So, have you ever thought about shooting a movie before? A short film, a feature film, a documentary, or whatever kind of movie production you want to go into, and you don't know how to start, you don't know the process to begin with? Come right here. This video is for you. So, you might be wondering what's the first thing to do? What's the first way to begin? What's the basic thing to do? Well, to be honest with you, there is no basic thing to do. There is no first way to begin. There's no first thing to start. The whole aspect of shooting a movie is very, 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 very crazy. It's very, very serious. It's a huge job. It's a huge responsibility. So there are a lot of areas you need to cover. And first of all, you need to know that you can't do it on your own. Most people out there, they want to see how they can challenge themselves into shooting a movie, but they forget that they need a crew and they need like a team to work and make this whole thing, be a successful production. So first of all, you need to understand that you cannot do it on your own. You need a crew to work with. Now, one of the first things you really need to focus on before you even think of shooting a movie is having a good, compelling storyline, something that your audience or your viewers would be really, really attracted to, and something that would keep them on their seats to actually sit back and watch your movie. Now, some of you might be thinking, I beg, any storyline will work. I can just form any story in my head and use it to shoot a movie. I lie. It doesn't work that way. Trust me. You can sit back and write and write and write and write and write a mad storyline. If it's not interesting, the movie won't get any views or it wouldn't get any good following, if you know what I'm saying. So you need to work on your storyline first. Your story has to be a very compelling one, and you need to select the niche you want to, tell your story, where it might be a love story, it might be an action story, it might be a thriller, drama, horror, whatever. You just need to make sure that your storyline has a good beginning and it has a lead point, something that could take your audience and your viewers, carry them along so they don't get lost in the middle. And then always make sure you have a good climax ending. Your ending is always the sweet part of a movie. I don't know about what any other person thinks, but for me, the ending of a movie makes the movie more interesting. So make sure your storyline happens to be a very good one, something that could keep your viewers on their seats. Another thing you might want to focus on is having a good crew. Yes, a good crew, like I said. Don't just settle for using any cheap person because you don't want to spend so much money. No. If you want your movie to stand out, if you want to have a good production, then you need a good crew. So if you're wondering what kind of crew members you need to work with, come, I'll explain them to you. So the first person you need on your set is a production manager, someone who will be able to, make all the runnings and the findings to ensure your production works out completely well for you. Secondly, you need a good director, someone who's going to make sure that the story you're trying to tell actually portrays what you want. Secondly, or thirdly, like I said, what you need most importantly is a good DOP, that's a director of play. Someone who could handle the camera well, who could take you from one point to the other without getting lost. Hold on, I'll be right back. So also you need the sound guy, you need the lights guy, you need what other person? You need a makeup artist if you have any SFX effects you want to create. You need the lights guy, someone who's gonna make sure your lighting is the best, because trust me, handling a production, poor lighting make your movie look like something they show on local TV. You need a good lights technician who can handle the lighting and everything you need. And one more, and another thing, most people they forget that they don't even think this is important. It is very, very important, guys. Please look, you need to have a good camera, okay? Don't go and use any stupid camera because you do not want to spend money. Please get the best of the best. You can get 4K cameras, you can get good black magic cameras, or whatever camera you decide to use. But please make sure it captures the quality of your movie. Make sure it captures the quality of the pictures that you're trying to shoot. Very, very important. Your camera should be very, very good. Please, before your movie is going to resemble all these ancient Nollywood movies. So once you have all these things in place, what else do you need? Nothing. Go ahead and shoot that movie and find any good platform to post it on. That's another step you need to go. But that has to be post production. We're not getting into that today. So guys, with these little things I have said, trust me, no plenty drama they shooting movies. Just get these things in place, have your money, and you're good to go. I mean, it's that easy.